Can we talk about daily vlogging for a second? Because when someone makes a video about their life every day, you get a chance to see something that's more intimate and real than any TV show or any movie, really. Yeah.
Okay, if I make you one of these, do you want to make these with me?
Oh. We were so busy the last 3 days because of Prank Academy with all the media.
After watching a few, you can get a sense of who they really are as a person, and you get to see the most exciting parts of their life.
Oh, what a view. Oh, and that's where we were last night. Oh, there's no parking sensors. Oh! Oh my god, you guys, this bike is incredible!
Now, you may have heard in the last few weeks that we've actually had some of the biggest vloggers quit.
It's not clickbait. I really am ending the vlog.
You guys, I want to take a year off the internet.
Okay, hold on.
I need to take a year off the internet.
I don't know how I'm gonna keep doing the vlog, so it's just not worth it.
It's almost like there's something inherently dangerous about letting so many people into their personal life. And it might not be the best idea for the people watching either, you know? What if it wasn't a good idea to spend so much time immersing ourselves in someone else's life, you know? Because the thing is, vlogs are fake, right? They're presented as if they are like a journal of thoughts and feelings, you know, like, dear diary, here's what I did today. But the thing is, if you knew that many other people were going to read your private diary, you'd probably think quite carefully about what you included. All I'm saying is that it's incredibly easy to edit out the bad parts or the boring parts. It's really easy to just stop the cameras as soon as you're having an argument, or to fake a smile and, you know, say that everything's great and how much of a great day you've had, even if you're actually quite down.
A lot of stuff goes on that we don't record, of course, because we only want to show the positivity and awesomeness of our vlogs, and we don't show a lot of the hardships of our vlogs, and we try not to. And
so everybody thinks everything's perfect, that we have a perfect life, and it's really not at all what people sometimes think. Everybody has problems, everybody has issues, and we choose not to put that in the videos usually.
Now, of course, we all kind of do this. We tell people about the highlights of our life rather than, you know, offloading all of our deepest, darkest fears and insecurities on our friends whenever we see them. But the point is that when you spend this much time with someone and you get to know their life in quite an intimate way, almost as if you're living with them, then it's easy to start believing that maybe their life is as flawless as it looks, you know? And so inevitably we end up comparing our own boring, problematic, unedited lives to these people who can quite easily make their lives seem impossibly good. Now, of course, it's not all bad. I personally quite like watching vlogs of people who are maybe a little bit more positive or a little bit more adventurous than me, because it can kind of, I think it kind of rubs off on you, and it can inspire you to kind of, like, you know, live your life to the full, all those kind of cliches that a lot of them throw around, you know. So it's not all bad, but I just think that because a lot of people see vloggers as their friends, right, because they've let you into your life so much, it can feel like a friendship, it can feel like you get to know them. But I do wonder whether that is going to replace, or has been already replaced, some real life friendships. You know, we all have that desire to basically hang out with people who we like. You know, we have that desire to be part of communities, to have friends, and I just wonder whether if we spend 20 minutes with this vlogger every day watching their videos, and if we spend half an hour watching this other one, and we spend all our time, you know, captivated by these well edited little snapshots of these exciting little bits of life, I do wonder whether we won't then seek out like real relationships, where we won't seek out real friendships because we feel like we've already got our fix, you know? I don't really know if any of this is making any sense. It's obviously just a whole bunch of opinions, but I'd like to hear what you have to say about this. You know, is vlogging just something that we should like stay away from because it just makes us jealous of other people's lives, or is it genuinely something that is very authentic and can actually be very helpful to our lives? Because I'm really not sure, to be honest. But yeah, as always, I'll look forward to reading your comments. I'm sure someone will have some very good counter arguments to what I've been saying here, and I'll look forward to that too. But I guess I will see you next week.